this offense? I mean, how does everybody stay happy? I mean, how does everybody share the ball?
I think the main reason is because nobody's asking for it for themselves, and it's a lot of fun watching other guys do their thing and what they're good at. We have a lot of different tools, a lot of different guys who are good at different things. Even if you just look inside the tight end room between me, Scooney, Eric, Carter, we're all different tight ends, and it's fun to watch and it's fun to be a part of. And so I think having that throughout the whole entire offense allows for everybody to just be able to share it. And we don't have any greedy guys. We didn't last year either. And I think it's encouraging to see that with the newer guys coming in, that they're buying into that and they just want to be a part of the success as a unit opposed to individually.
Outside of the tight end room, is there someone on offense who's really kind of, you thought has really been exciting to watch this spring?
A lot of our receiving core, Andrew Anthony, always fun to watch. The younger guys come along, Mari Walker, Clemens, see those guys come along and step in. Obviously it's different coming from high school to college because in high school, like you're top dog. In college, you're stepping in with a lot of top dogs. So you got to figure out how to work there and how to practice and learn and listen. Opposed to in high school, you're the man. Everybody listens to you. College, you got a lot of other men ahead of you. And I think they've done a really good job at that. And it's fun watching them out there make contested catches, things like that. Olu, the transfer, he's a beast, and it's fun to watch. But I think we have a lot of guys. I can't really pinpoint one, I'd say, but just the receiving core and then the younger guys coming in is a lot of fun to watch and see them just developing these first 9 practices of spring ball we've done so far.
Considering you do have so much talent across pretty much all positions in the offense, how much different do you feel like it is right now compared to not even just last year, but maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I'd say that we've always had, we're Michigan, right? We always have really good talent, but it's knowing how to work with that talent and knowing how to, fill your role, whatever that is, with the talent that you have is important to success. And that's why we were so successful last year, because everybody knew what they had to do individually to contribute to team success. And I don't know, I just think guys have done a really good job at that. And obviously we have really good guys who just came in who, given time, are gonna make an impact for us. And you look at like the first handful of spring practices, it's like, okay, let's start going, let's start getting into it. And they did just that. And it's encouraging to see, because some guys, like for myself, I took longer to develop. It's just how it was, and then I had to switch positions, and now I'm where I'm at, and it's working for me. But to see guys just like willing to step in and get after it right away is like very encouraging, and it's a very positive outlook on like what we have going forward.
Well, like you said, you had to kind of take some time to develop, and there's a couple guys in your current position that have had to kind of bide their time. So how have Louis and Matthew, how have they handled having to kind of wait their turn?
I think they embraced it, really. I mean, they've been surrounded by, looking at myself, I've been here for 6 years. I've been through the whole gamut of Michigan football from our 2 and 4 season to last year making it to the college football playoff. So, and then same thing with guys like Luke Schoonmaker, Eric All. Those guys have been in the same spot where they had to do the same thing. And it's encouraging for those guys to look up and see like, we keep working, we keep pushing, like this is where it can go. And I think they're really buying into it. And it's also just a matter of, figuring out how to play college football. They're still young guys, and college football is a different beast than high school football. It's the difference between in practice, you literally have to go as hard as you can every single play to show up. And if you don't, then it's noticed that you don't. So I think they're doing a good job at following our lead and our experience. And I think we do a pretty good job of also passing down our knowledge and helping them out with what they need help with as well.
You mentioned Eric and Luke coming back. You're a 6-year guy, like you said. Why did you decide to come back?
Well, I guess the main reason is you can't play Michigan football your whole entire life. There's certain things in life where it's time limited, Like I can play golf, but up until my 60s and 70s, but I can't run out on the field and slice block guys for the rest of my life. And I think also last year was a big year for me, stepping into a new position and finding some success for myself with what I did, and knowing that I can build off of that this year and also be a part of something great, because last year we made it to where we were, obviously. So we closed that big gap. So now the gap's a lot smaller to close. And that's that next step that we have to take. And I think a lot of the guys last year set the standard for where we needed to go. But obviously we need to raise that bar a little bit, because I'm not standing here a national champion. And that's the ultimate goal. And yeah, I mean, I love it here. And just want to create some opportunity for myself as well as this team.
How much do you think the offense benefited